Tonight, a look back at 40 plus years down here at Lake Powell. Hey, I'm Adam Eco and welcome to KSL Outdoors. You know, I started coming to Lake Powell in 1972 at the age of 1. And who would know that just a few years after that, a young biologist by the name of Wayne Gustaveson would come down to Lake Powell, find a home, and build a great legacy here by involving fishermen to help him manage this lake. Wayne Gustaveson has been a staple down here at Lake Powell, and now he's decided to retire. Tonight we decided to look back at some of our fondest memories with Wayne and our favorite place, Lake Powell. You're calling it quits, calling it good.
I'm putting it in neutral.
I like that.
We had the pleasure to fish with Wayne just before his retirement to reminisce about his work on his lake for the past 45 years.
What are you most proud of, Wayne, over 45 years?
I am proud of how well the fishery has performed during that whole time.
Yeah.
Been very successful. I might have added a couple of species that really helped out.
Wayne arrived at Lake Powell in 1975 and helped introduce striped bass into Lake Powell.
Fish on.
But it was his foresight in 1982 to introduce smallmouth bass that he's really proud of, even if it got him into a little trouble with his bosses up north. You see, Wayne was in charge of raising smallmouth for other reservoirs in Utah. In 1982, he had a few left over and decided to release them into Lake Powell, thinking that he had approval, but he didn't.
3 days later, after I sent the letter, I got a call. He said, "You did what?" "I stocked smallmouth in Lake Powell." "Oh, we didn't have approval to do that." "Oh, you forgot to mention that to me."
Yeah. You said it was third on the list.
Yeah. So we put them in.
A big small, nice fish.
And then since they were already there, we put them in for the next 6 years as well.
Give some diversity.
They covered Lake Powell and turned out to be a really great fishery. It was a really good thing to do.
Yeah.
So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Wayne is a great fisheries manager, but also a great people manager. Wayne used fishermen to help him manage the fishery. His weekly fishing reports is viewed by thousands of anglers on his website, wayneswords.net. It was his ability to get fishermen to realize that harvesting stripers was a good thing, and that helping other fishermen catch stripers would only help the fishery.
Adam, guess what I saw?
What'd you see?
A tumbleweed in the water.
Oh yeah, I see
So
it.
if we work our way over there, we're going to catch a fish.
Wayne also used the media to get his word out.
You got him. He calls his shots, man. That is awesome.
Over the past 15 years, I've had the privilege to fish with Wayne for the Outdoor Show.
Oh my, look at that smallmouth.
My most memorable was just a few years ago when we fished for boiling striped bass.
Good Hope Bay is boiling. Got him.
Got him?
I don't know, that was probably within 8 feet of the boat. That's pretty close. Got to fight him in the live well here now.
Come on, kid. Oh, you got it. Oh, we got a screamer. Ripping line. Oh, this fish is a little heavier than the last one.
Fish on.
Fish on, triple or doubles. Come on, Brad, triples. Nice, triples on. There's Brad's on. Nice. Oh, Wayne, looked like you got a hit.
2 hits.
2 hits, huh?
Oh, look at him jump. That's awesome. Look at him leaping out of the water.
Oh, what fun, Wayne.
Yeah, it's
Haven't
worth
had
the
that
trip.
in a while.
It's worth the trip.
What would you like people to remember Wayne Gustaveson in his 45 years here on Lake Powell?
Well, let them think about the fishery. One of the main reasons for a lot of people coming to Lake Powell is to catch fish. They can remember me for that because I had a little bit to do with most of it over the last 45 years.
What will you miss?
Oh, I'm going to still live here. I have a boat. I'm going to go fishing.
Back in July, a few hundred close friends of Wayne's and former co-workers gathered in Page to honor Wayne with a retirement party. and some mild ribbing.
I first met Wayne a little over 45 years ago. I was a little kid out at their offices, out at what we called the installation at the time. I was running around chasing lizards and snakes and other little critters that lived there. And this new guy that had just showed up come up and yelled at me, told me to leave the native wildlife alone. And I've often wondered if at that time, if Wayne had any inclination that at some time I'd be his boss. He puts his heart and soul into everything he does. A lot of us, me included, I'm afraid to get bored with working on one lake, even though it's Lake Powell, one of the neatest places in the world. But Wayne still, every morning, is excited to get up and come to work. He just loves it that much, and that's neat.
One thing I always admired about him is his ability to take what he learned biologically and convey that to the angling public. And I think that really helped me through my career as well. You know, just having the capability to talk to anglers at their level and understand what they're trying to tell you. And
The very best place to be is where you can go fishing any day.
Wayne's an angler as well, and that helps a lot too, because he ties the biology to angling all the time, and I've always tried to do the same things.
George Blummer, Wayne's right-hand man for the past 30 years, is also retiring at the end of the month.
He's been like a father figure to me, yeah, as well as a boss for 30 years. You know, I spent more time with Wayne than anybody. I'm going to miss that, but hopefully he's going to be around, I'm going to be around, so friendship can continue.
Yeah.
But he's not my boss anymore.
Fish.
Wayne's one of the nicest guys you could ever meet. He's unique in the fact that, yes, he can get along with everybody, he loves everybody, and somehow he's got fishermen to help each other out
Yeah, it's great.
and teach each other how to catch big fish. Fishing at Lake Powell doesn't need to be a secret.
All right, let's get 2 in a row.
He's made anglers realize that.
Wayne is no doubt loved by many of his past coworkers, but it's also worth noting, Wayne has earned the respect, admiration, and love of so many people, many he's never even met, through his generosity and his love of Lake Powell. Wayne may be retired, but he will continue his weekly fishing reports on his website. In fact, just last week, Rich McCain from Colorado gave Wayne a gift, this beautiful Boston whaler perfectly equipped to allow Wayne to continue his passion of sharing information on fishing the greatest fishery in the West, Lake Powell.
And this has been a great occupation, a great ride, a great adventure. Thank you very much.
We wish you nothing but the best, Wayne.
Well, I think the most important thing for people to remember is wayneswords.net is still going to be around.
Yep.
The fishing reports are still going to be there. And it's still Lake Powell, even though Wayne Gustaveson's retired.
Yeah, it's still retired, but it's Lake Powell. I got to go back.
You're not going
I'm
anywhere but
totally addicted.
On behalf of all the sportsmen of Utah, I mean, 40 years, 40 plus years, thank
45.
you. Yeah, thank you. That's a long career, and hey, get down here, visit the best lake in the world, right?
Yes, and bring some water with you. We needed to go up.
Bring lots of water. Get down to Lake Powell, enjoy the beautiful fishing that Wayne Gustaveson has helped procure all these years. I'm Adam Meikle, KSL Outdoors. We'll see you next weekend. Good night.